Welcome to the Crypto Nest. Okay, so let's talk about Orca now. I did add another account, which I found is more reasonable because, yeah, this wide count, it's nice. It would have done a big diagonal as a wave 1 in the previous cycle. We completed the wave 2. Actually, it was a nice one. Now, there is still the possibility that this is not finished, which would really destroy the chart. If this was only the A, this was overshooting wave B, and still working to the C, it wouldn't be synced with the bull market, so that wouldn't work out at all. Now, in the case that this indeed was the wave 2, then yeah, we had an ABC. I can count this as a wave A in yellow. We have, 3 wave down, and we did react to the 0.5 Fib retracement. So this is very, very good. The only thing is this B wave is very deep. And so, and this C wave, the C wave is supposed to be the impulsive movement and 5-way up, right? So for the moment, I could say this was very great as a wave, potential wave 1. Now, was this the final pullback, or this was just the A, this is the B, and doing the C? I'm looking more into this scenario now. So this was the 1, this is the 2, and soon we should see the 3, the 4, and a 5. And that's going to complete the C wave. And now I want to be fair, and let me just check here. How do I do it? That's just Fib retracement. Let me do the extension now. So I'm going to start from the beginning of here of this. I'm calling this now a wave, and this as a B wave. I think I need to move it a little bit. Not like that though. Okay, so this is the price discovery, right? So I just, if I remember well, yeah, I took this downside, and we're looking at the 1.618 Fib extension. So $33,514. That is a possible third wave level. Now, if I do the A, B, C, where the C wave is equal to the A wave, we're looking at $41. So, it's kind of close. But this is really a projection, because this is a 20, is it 20x? Yeah, maybe a little bit less, maybe 15, 14x, something like that. So it's still great potential, but this is, yeah, it's an equation, right? It's a mathematical equation that if everything works out, this is the potential target. We do have $20 also, but anyway, you can see that there is a lot of potential. It just now Orca need to start to grind way higher. Now, I'm not saying it didn't do anything, but even if I compare it with other coins, it could do much better. Now, I'm not sure I want to do some micro counting here, because this chart is very messy. So once again, here we do, I could say this was an ABC for the wave 1. I mean, this could be the wave 2. And this would be an A, a B, and a C for the third wave. We would have finished the fourth. Okay, let me start to label now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this look a nice movement, almost the same period as the second wave. So I'm tempted to call that a fourth, and I would say we could be working into this C wave. So because it's a diagonal, once again, we are doing something like that. Let me change the degree now. Going to put minutes so it's easier to read. Okay, so I'm using bigger degrees so that maybe on the phone it's easier, because sometimes I do check and update my chart, and yeah, when I put like a micro, it's not easy. All right, so we do have an A, a B, and a C, so that's good. Okay, so let's see if it did reach the third wave target. I think he did reach big time. I think he even did, yeah, more than the 2x. And when it's too good, maybe the count is off. So almost reached the 2.618. And so if in this, let me double check here, because this is way too much now. I could even say that this could be a 1-2, and this could have been another 1-2. So if I take from here to here, and I call this a 1, and this a 2. Okay, so I'm counting this as a 1, this is a 2, this was the third, now this is a fourth, and we're going for a fifth. I'm going to change the color now, otherwise it's going to become crazy. I'm going to put this in yellow. I think this now I'm going to remove it. And I do believe now this third wave is not done yet. And here we do have another possible 1-2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's see this fourth wave. Okay, put it in yellow. And once again, because it's a diagonal, is allowed to go a little bit deeper. I didn't go much, right? Okay, so that's great. And so now we can calculate for this fifth wave. So I am taking from the beginning of this movement to the top of the third wave, to the bottom of the fourth, bring the, no, it wasn't that at all. There you go. Going to add the 0.32. Oh yeah, put it in yellow as well. So once again, the 0.32 not very useful because we already reached it previously. And it does that because we did a very deep fourth wave. And so now the scenario is that the price can push a little bit more higher, ideally reaching the $3.13.2, and is going to close this fifth wave. After that, we can check if this count wouldn't, if it does close this third wave in blue. So after that, it implies that we would have another 4 and 5. I think those I'm going to remove them now. 4 and 5, and this is going to close the third wave in orange, and we would have another fourth wave in orange and a fifth one. And this would be pretty much the end of this C wave. Now, this is pretty much the roadmap that Orca could take, and we need to just follow now if it does follow this roadmap or not, or when it starts to defer, we need to revise the count. But for the moment, this is not a bad, and yeah, so it's looking good for this fifth wave. Once again, 3 wave up, so it wouldn't be impossible. You know, maybe now we already start to do working on a B wave and eventually a C wave. So we're not that far from the target. For sure, it can go much higher, but we are about 15% from the target. So that's pretty much good. All right, so that's pretty much all I wanted to share. I just want to go on the daily and look at the RSIs. So RSI still has fuel to go up. We barely tip into the overbought. I don't even think we did tip into the overbought. Yeah. So very possible now maybe that we can push higher, reach that level at $3.13, and after that we can take a rest and make that fourth wave in blue. But first we need to push a little bit higher. All right, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys for Orca. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.